Hello everyone, welcome on back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. So as you can see, I am putting all of our seeds from both of the planter and the seeder into the silo, the seed silo. So I've decided we will not be replanting that field once it is harvested today. Which means this can actually be sold. The diesel tank, it might be able to be sold. We'll wait a little bit. Since it's not a, if we need more diesel, we can easily get it that way. And I have a trailer full of some of the stuff that we can sell. Nicely stacked, of course. We get that stuff sold, except for the trailer. We might need that. So let's go ahead and sell this. I'm curious if we're going to get money back from... Okay, we will be getting solid fertilizer money for that too. So there we got about $1,500 from that, and that should... Oh, we can do the lime crusher as well. Should be everything to sell. We gotta wait. Maybe seeds might go up a little bit more in value, so we'll wait a little bit. And I'm kind of curious where I'm supposed to sell them at the seed shed. I honestly have no clue. But let's go and grab... I probably don't need all of these tractors either. I need maybe two. Yeah, I think I might sell the John Deere too then. So that'll be quite a bit right there sold. I got the semi over here too. Which reminds me, I need to sell field 37. We definitely made our money out of that. 53,000. We definitely made a good amount off of that. Oh, and I did say at the end of the last video, but just in case anybody didn't see. So this is now storing sugar. And this is only doing chocolate right now, the dairy. Mainly because I have 31,000 liters of sugar, which would equate to about 31,000 liters of chocolate. That's a lot. I'm not sure if we're going to get enough milk to do all of that. Nice first little bunch of selling. Let's go to the trigger. Okay, so pick up a header first. We'll repaint as well. Yeah, the plow doesn't have much use out of it, so... Spreader, not too bad either. $20,000, not bad at all. This is just under 10 grand for the planter. 22 grand to repaint. Okay, we made it, but $69,000 for the John Deere 7730. So we're just about at $350,000 already. That is pretty good. And we got a bunch of selling to be had in the crops department. We got 230,000 there, 30,000 there, plus whatever we get of soybeans. And let's see, those are currently just under $3,000 for the train station. And we have like 20-some thousand liters. I suppose we have this as well. Get the planter or the seeder sold. The farm is already starting to look a little bit different as things start getting sold. But yeah, we really don't have a use for the John Deere anymore, so it made sense. The Valtra easily be able to do anything it had for jobs like mowing. This tractor has a front PTO as well. Plus I can put narrow tires on it. Although I think the Massey currently has them on it right now. Yeah, it's got pretty good value still. Almost $75,000 worth of value. So now we're just under $400,000. I don't know if we'll hit $1 million, but I don't think we're gonna be as far off as I had thought at one point. We won't be selling the fields and stuff that we started with. Any equipment that we started with won't be sold either. So like the Massey Ferguson won't be sold. The combine harvester won't be sold because we basically inherited that in a sense. But any fields we bought, productions, buildings, that'll all be sold. Well, it looks like this harvest is already better than last time. Where it was red, it is now lime green and dark green. That's definitely a lot better. Not quite as well as the other one, but we'll see. Place your bets if you think we'll hit $1 million. I think it'll be close. Like either we'll miss it by a little bit, or we'll pass it by $100,000+, something like that. We could do a little bit of silage, but I'd like to try to keep the grass like it is now, just in case we need to do more hay. Because ideally we would finish out what sugar we have in the dairy. We at least get as much shallot as we can, so we might need more milk. Cows might be one of the last things to get sold. I have, what, 3 fields to spray for weeds, and then that sprayer would be good. But the weird thing with the sprayer, so technically that's the one we started with, or technically it's not. It's the same model of what we started with, but I did switch it with a one that we could upgrade to spot and spray. So I'm not quite sure how that would work. Technically we've upgraded it, but I'm sure we've upgraded other things that we've had. Yeah, flax should be ready next month. That looked like it was just about ready. Another dark green spot. And it really does show just how big of a difference that lime makes. Because really that's the only difference is lime. Maybe a little bit of fertilizing. That might be a little bit different, but well, what I think I'll do, I'll get the truck into the field a little bit. I'll probably do a time lapse after that. This field isn't super massive, and really out of the activities that we need to do it. We need to spray the fields, but we can kind of do that in a couple different shots. We can probably do that big field today. That's probably the most close to harvest. It's still quite a ways, but yeah, this should be ready next month. That's a couple months off. Not too bad. I'll probably empty it on the next round, but anyways, I'll do a time lapse. We'll see how far we get. Hopefully we finish the whole field. We'll see. Yeah, I'll talk to everyone once that is done. Well, I definitely didn't get as much as I was hoping to get done, but I would say we still made pretty good progress, all things considered. I think after this, we'll probably get everything loaded up into the train silos. That way we can sell those right at the end, because at the current moment, I'll double check, but the prices should still be going up, right? Yeah, they're still technically a little bit less. Oh, that one's actually like right at, but like I said, they seem to go down next month, so that is still going up as well. Possible soybeans will go up more. It's hard to say. It shows there's a little bit of a jump, but for selling a bunch already, and I mean, it's already at the price according to what I'm seeing, so I'd imagine it should be good. Granted, it might show us a little bit more once it's in the train silos. And I'm sure by then we should have a thing of sugar. I'd hope. I mean, really, I would hope not, because that would mean it would be 1,000 liters per pallet. I'm assuming it is. I think most things are for goods like that. Since that's what the price is based off of. Usually that is what that is based off of, so it's 1,000 per. Although I think some of the base game greenhouses, I think those aren't. See, does it say, oh, we should have enough over there. So it says 650. Oh, yep, we got one. So it's 1,000 liters. a pretty good price at the bakery right now, actually. Unfortunately, we can't bulk it. Because then I just park the trailer back there after our large selling session and do that for a little bit. Or buy a temporary trailer for a little bit. Well, we'll get the soybeans brought over. We will need to bring the, or move the auger. Let's see, what is in all of these? It's empty. That is lentils, and that is peas, right? Yep. That should be a good place. We can sell this piece of land now, too. Then we have 3 pieces of land that we've bought left. The cornfield we bought, and the flax field that we bought, and this one up here. But this one up here won't get sold till the sugar factory is, or sugar mill is done. Since that is technically placed on that land, it's kind of a nice piece of land to buy because you get a little bit of a field and a nice open spot for production or something place. So we got 48,000 liters of soybeans, probably over $100,000. Well, I'm starting to place my bets that we're hitting $1 million. That's what I'm thinking right now. It should be in here now, right? Yeah, 140,000. It says it'll keep going up, but not by much. That has now hit its max price, but still going up. Still shows we have solid fertilizer. 115 liters. Where would we have solid fertilizer at? I'm not actually sure. Unless we put it somewhere I didn't see it. It's not much. It's only 100 and some liters, but I think that'll be the last field I sell till the last video. So I don't think land really goes down. And full. Well, not full, but empty. There, I got the auger moved over. Once that one is emptied, I'll move it back to the corn. Oh yeah, I said I was going to sell that piece of land. We'll sell that. That's 56,000. I'm saying we're hitting $1 million. And that's my guess. Just from the amount we're gonna sell today, we'll have over 300,000. And I think a harvest of peas in that field is like 150,000. Plus land and buildings to go still, and machinery. We got the lentils going in, and then we'll just have peas. Which I might bring that over just a little bit later today. So I think I'll get back and we'll do some spraying. I'm hoping at least the big field. Then we can pick up the peas and bring it here and sell everything. Alright, so that is being loaded up. Let's grab the Massey that already has narrow tires on it. How much milk do we have? 4,500 liters. Okay, I was just seeing if we were gonna worry about having to fill that up today, or we can wait a little bit. Honestly, I'm thinking the worst part's going to be trying to get enough milk. And I guess right now, how far are we off? 23,000 liters, so we'll be about 19 now away. Well, that'll probably be the long part. Doing good on food right now, too. I'll probably try to keep that up as stocked up as I can. I'd like to get as much milk as I can to, you know. Otherwise, we're just going to be sitting there right at the end just waiting. Waiting to get milk. But I'd like to finish out the sugar we have in there at least. I'd hate to go through all that work for it and then just leave it sitting. We might get paid technically for the sugar. Once we sell the dairy. I hit the O's? Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, hopefully not crash that. But I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse spraying this field and maybe more. We'll just see how long this one takes. We might get to the sugar beet field too. But yeah, I'll talk to everyone once that is done. Should be everything, hopefully. It's always hard to tell. At least I always end up telling. It's this way. It looks pretty good. I'll have to do those probably next month. Or next video. Even though the sorghum field will take basically no time. Even that one won't take much. Hopefully we have enough herbicide for that. We'll put this over here, right next to the field. That's what we'll be doing. Hey, look at that. And I did realize, as I'm probably going to be doing like a, right at the end, showing how the farm is, you know, how we made it by the end, and then showing like a brand new save. I realized I've already started selling some of the stuff, so I'll have to grab my backup save that I made. So we'll still get that view. It'll just look a little bit different with, well, having a machinery that would have been sold by then. I think it'd be interesting to see how much it did change. Like, I feel like it didn't change much, but I might be surprised. I mean, technically, that's not even the starting farm. Oh, of course the train is going through. Could have just sat at the station for a little bit. That would have been great. I'm not sure how we sell the dairy, to be fair. Not sure. I would assume we can just go into the demolish and sell it that way. Let's get these cleared up since we're here. Oh, one pallet of chocolate must have just recently spawned. That's a lot of money a chocolate right there. Yeah, about $25,000. Oh, and that's still going up. Oh, man. It's one of those things you almost want to sit and let it sit and keep going, but I would hate to have it start going down. We got 2 pallets already of sugar. I think, where should we put this? Start stacking them up. Sweet Home refined sugar. There actually should be a train request over here. 1.1 kilometers. Not gonna lie, that's a little bit annoying. Ooh. 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 Oh, it'll be a different train cart, but that should be everything. Do a quick double check. Looks like it is. Sorry for the wait. Oh, a big line over there. So yeah, this will be a lot of money. We're gonna have the most money we've ever have had. Should kick us out up here. About the end of the map, but right up here, so. It's well over 460 some thousand? No, 480,000? So I'm gonna, this might be a stretch, But I'm saying we're going to hit 1 million. I obviously would probably comfortably be able to hit that right now, honestly. Well, dang. Oh, that is one way to end the video right there. I suppose we still got the mowers in there. We'll probably do at least one more cut of grass, whether it be hay or not, I don't know. Do not know. We got 152,000. We could sell sugar. Is sugar still going up, though? Max is 1593, and that is in July. I guess we can wait a little bit. Should be a little bit better then. We can sell a little bit of sugar and whatever else might be high. But we'll probably be taking care of the spraying in those 2 fields. And we have the flax harvest as well. After that, we probably won't have much for a little bit outside of by feeding the cows and while working with the sugar and whatnot. Well, anyways, I say that's everything for today. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, place your bets on how much we'll finish with. I don't know. I'm 1.3 is that's what I'm going to go with. 1.3, 1.4. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.